So right now we're going to be working on a drop seoi nage failed by my opponent, and then I'll be going into an armbar. When this happens, this is the best time to really react to it. We have to get out the way, and then after that, we have to start making strong decisions, all right? Now, it's beautiful. When you see this in high-level competitions, a lot of the athletes, they tend to really react to it so nicely, and I enjoy watching that. And it's a part of the game that I wish I had, but I developed it later on in life. And you know, watching judo for such a long time and still a super fan, even though I may be an athlete, a former athlete, I still watch it all the time. And some of these athletes, a lot of the Japanese judo players, they still put this together, and it works so well and efficient for jiu-jitsu, because you want to be able to capitalize off of someone else's mistake. Sometimes, especially in jiu-jitsu, we learn techniques, but we don't actually have a full understanding of how to complete the throw. So sometimes you'll see someone, they go in for a desperation mode and they look for a throw, and then that's the best time to start attacking on the ground. All right, so my opponent is going to go into drop seoi nage, and then after that, we're going to go right into our armbar. All right, so I'm going to have the right grips, and I always talk about this. Having the right grips is important because it sets you up long-term into the match. What we want to make sure is, one, if I have control of this hand, I want to make sure I put pressure as much as we possibly can down. If I can't break the grip, we want to make sure it's always down. So we can even roll our shoulders and make sure it gets lower and lower, all right? So this way they don't have control of our posture. So what's gonna happen right now is he's gonna do his drop seoi nage, and I step out the way. When this happens, I wanna start being as productive as possible. I'm gonna keep that grip that's on my collar right now, and we're gonna give him that little bit of a tug. So if he comes around, the arm is extended. Now, it's gonna be a little bit dynamic. I never let go of that collar. I never let go of that sleeve. I'm gonna throw my leg over the top, and now I'm gonna pull him straight back. As soon as that happens, the leg sits back, we start pulling on everything. So now both my knees are closer together, my legs are pinched together, and now we can start going into attack mode. As soon as that happens, I wanna start raising my hips up and I start pulling. Remember, in previous techniques on this instructional, I always talk about the pinky, all right? We always talk about the pinky. The pinky leads up to the elbow. So if his pinky is leading this way, we don't want to sit there and play with the arm, all right? If it's leading this way, we can already start attacking. If it's facing the other direction, we can start attacking, all right?